Don't be frightened. It's only hair. I'm sorry, I just woke up. Of course, the first thing I do is jump on YouTube and check my comments and my messages, and we got a message from Scott, and I haven't. I watched your video, and I did think about replying, and then I always kind of I think about it, and then I just never do, because I get back on Stick'em, and I start talking with people, and then my whole attention span goes completely off. Sorry, by the way, for the no shirt thing. Oh, grab a blue shirt that's laying on the ground. So, a very simple question, which is why? I guess I can implore a lot of answers here. I could tell you that I could give you Pascal's wager. I could tell you that it's better to believe than to not believe. I could try to put some faith in the transcendental argument for God, and people have tried to explain it to me and told me that the only God that does claim to be like this is the Judeo-Christian God. However, I don't hold to the transcendental argument for God, as you probably already know, Scott. The truth is I was raised as a Christian. Now, that's not the only part of it, of course. There's always more that goes into it than that, in my own opinion. At least once you get older than 18. At 15, I stopped going to church. Not because I didn't believe, just because I didn't want to follow. I was sick of having the rules. I was sick of doing the same old thing. And I started partying, having fun. So a little bit after I turned 20, I started going back. This is the beginning of 2006. I started going back to church. And it helped a lot of my problems. It did. It really did. It helped a lot of my problems. And I know that it could have been a plethora of things. Maybe it was just thinking positive. Maybe that really, really helps. Which I know that thinking positive does help, at least somewhat. Maybe the things I saw and the things I felt were not right. Maybe they were some kind of illusion, some kind of thing set up by the church. I've seen people healed. I felt unexplainable things, and all of this was in Christianity, through Christianity. When I was worshiping God, when I was praying to God, that's when I felt these things. So at this point, it's the only time that I've ever had these feelings, the only time that I've ever seen these things. And that's why Christianity. I could go into reason. Is there reason to believe? Is there reason to believe that Jesus was a man? At least, yes. I definitely believe so. In fact, I think that arguing that he wasn't is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. But is there reason to believe in a God? No. I don't think there is. I don't think there's good reason. I don't think you can absolutely show a reason. And maybe that's how it was set up. Maybe that's how he wanted it. I don't know. We don't know the answers to the universe. You're right. We don't know the answers to many, many things. We speculate, we hypothesize, we try our best to learn about our surroundings through science and I guess logic. But the reasons given by a lot of Christians aren't really reasons at all. They're there are truth in some of them. I will say that there are truth in some of them, but it could easily be reversed around and argued the other way. I somewhat think of myself almost as an existentialist Christian. I almost feel the way that Kierkegaard felt about Christianity. I almost say that I just take this leap of faith. Even though I have my own personal reasons for believing, I still take this leap of faith. And there's no doubt about it that I do. No doubt about it. I would never argue that I don't have faith. I may have argued that in the past, and if so, I'm sorry. I do have faith. And that faith may be the only thing that keeps me sane at times. You know, maybe it is something that just simply helps me. Right or wrong. It does help me.